Hello, hello, most beautiful stars. This is Courtney with Stars in the Morning Light. This is the June Collective Akashic reading. Thank you for watching, and please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. So, I also want to do a little bit of a poll if you don't mind. So, here at Stars of the Morning Light, we talk a lot about the shifts and pole change of Mother Earth. Right now, I'm curious as to what the weather is like wherever you are on this great planet of ours, across the pond, down below. I know seasons are different, but I'm curious as to what your weather is because I'm in northern Georgia, the great state of Georgia here in the US. And our weather is very calm and mild compared to what it should be going into June. So I'm curious, please let me know. Kind of taking a poll here. We talk a lot about what we refer to as the flippy floppy of the polls here at Stars of the Morning Light. Also, let us know how your June is doing. This is a sweet little message from the Akashic for the collective of June 2024. I learned a long time ago that sometimes the most simplest words can be the most bold and profound. So we're going to jump right into it, folks. Please also note that this always goes out to the patrons of Stars of the Morning Light first. So you might be receiving it maybe a few days into June. Consider joining us on Patreon. It is a lovely community. I teach there privately, 2 classes a month. Um, Everybody meditates together on Sunday mornings if they can, to help each other manifest. It is a lovely community. Consider joining. I keep myself cheap so you can succeed. So come join us on Patreon. The link is in the description or the About section. Thank you. The June Collective Akashic Reading for 2024. Behold your strength. Behold your majesty. Behold your power. June 2024 is for many to see they are not as weak as they thought. Where people are weak is in their thought. Yet June 2024 will prove the power of thought. Behold a young child who was never told they were wrong. Behold the side effects both within and out. You are like that child, yet you have told yourself you are wrong over and over again. What if you weren't wrong? What then? What power would you like to possess? You are all like the child. No one is holding you back but yourself. June 2024 is a release of mentalities that break down the order of quote unquote could be's. Could has shaped this world in drastic ways, yet could is the illusion of probabilities that have no standing. What do you want? What do you strive for? If your heart and mind cannot answer, then you will continue to live in the could rather than your truth. I will break it down just a little bit. See, so this was simple, but yet really profound. This is something I think we all need in the collective right now. So as I reread, I'll give a little bit of explanation to things. Behold your strength. And behold, everyone means like see it. See your strength. Behold, right? Feel it, see it, witness it, experience it. Behold your strength. Behold your majesty. So when I was getting the reading, I kind of asked him, I said, do you not mean mastery? Like mastery presence? Are you not a master? And they went, no, like a king and a queen. Behold your power. June 2024 is for many to see they are not as weak as they thought. Where people are weak is their thought. Yet June 2024 will prove the power of thought. So it'll be fascinating to see towards the end of the month how we have learned the power of our thought. Behold, so witness, behold, a young child who was never told they were wrong. Behold the side effects both in and out of that individual, right? You are like that child, yet you have told yourself you are wrong over and over again. So that sounds like a contradiction there, as they're saying, okay, you want me to pay attention to the kids that act a certain way when, they grew up never being told they were wrong. Mm. And then right under that, they say, you are like that child, yet you have told yourself you are wrong over and over again. What this is how we see maybe young people who clearly, we might use the word spoiled, we might use the word rambunctious, we might use a lot of words, bold and pushy and all sorts of words, right? We might use those words describing a person, a young person who was never told they were wrong, right? How they think they deserve everything. Okay, hold on to that. That is how we witness them, right? Imagine, imagine if there were beautiful beings of love and light that want to help us. And this is how they see us. You are like that child. So just as obnoxious as the child that we're looking at, you are like that child, yet you have told yourself you are wrong over and over again. So it's as if they're witnessing our pain, they're witnessing us just as neurotic, just as pushy, just as fearful, just as we witness these kids, right, who seem out of control because they were never told wrong. They're seeing us in the same light, but in a different, because of a different context, because of a different reason. They're seeing that we are just as semi-miserable, some feeling undeserving, right? Because of what we've told ourselves. So it's interesting to think that exactly how we would view them, the young ones of today that were never told they're wrong, higher beings see us just like them in our actions and our words and our thoughts and behaviors, but for a different reason. And the reason is because we have told ourselves we are wrong over and over and over again. So, two forms of just kind of being the same obnoxious, depending on your view. What if you weren't wrong? What then? What if you weren't wrong? What power would you like to possess? So, same as how we're viewing these young people screaming for what they want, They see us as just as obnoxious in our lack of screaming for what we want, and our lack of knowing what we want, and our lack of thinking we deserve, and our lack of feeling worthy. So, what power would you like to possess? You are all like the child. No one is holding you back but yourself. I think all the adults in the room can understand that one completely, as in all of the contexts of comparisons. No one is holding you back but yourself. June 2024 is a release of mentalities that break down the order of could be's. I absolutely love that. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. What power would you like to possess? Could has shaped this world in drastic ways. Yet could is the illusion. Illusion of probabilities that have no standing. What do you want? What do you strive for? Please understand this. Take this in. What would you strive for if there were no coulds? Oh, I really could, I really would strive for this if I could this, if I could that, if this could happen. Oh, what an illusion that we feed ourselves, especially when we keep telling ourselves we're wrong. What do you strive for? If your heart and mind cannot answer, then you will continue to live in the could rather than your truth. Please know, beloveds, if your heart and mind are a little bit confused and they don't know exactly what it's striving for, or maybe your logic mind is trying to say, hey, you need to strive for X, Y, and Z, especially because the times we're living in, right? But then your heart is not really in it. Bring them together. Know what you want. Know what power you want to possess. Know what you want to strive for. They ask so many questions in this little reading. What if you weren't wrong? All those things we tell ourselves. Then what? Like, what would you do if you woke up today and said, I'm not wrong? What would you do today if you said, good is the illusion? What do I want to do today? Right? What power do you want to possess? Behold, behold, June 2024 collective. Behold your strength. Behold your majesty, you king and queens. Behold your power. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. If your heart and mind cannot answer those questions, then you will continue to live in the could, quote unquote, the could, rather than in your truth. Please let us know below in the comments, like, is this resonating? What do you think about this? Can you answer these questions wholeheartedly? Can you answer them? And it's okay if you can't in this moment. Possibly that's what June is here to do. Help us answer these questions. And behold that we have the strength to do it. We have the power to do it. We have all backing us to do it. And the only thing getting in the way is us and this idea of could. So let us know. Thank you for listening. This does go out to the patrons first. Please consider subscribing, hitting that like button for me, please, and maybe joining us on Patreon. So I'm Courtney. I'm out. Have a great June. We also do the Akashic Zodiac messages. They will be rolling out soon. Okay. Bye, everyone.